Good morning, myself Apurva Jyoti. Today we are going to learn about like taking an example. We are going to learn how these village people are going to solve their problem. Like an interesting example, how do they do justice? One day, a girl brought a case before the punch against a man who teased her. So a girl who is there, she brought a case that saying that one of the man of the village, he started teasing her. Teasing means he like telling bad of her, or while going here and there he started calling her in a bad way, like that he started teasing her. When she slapped him for it, he hit her and she fell on the ground but managed to run away. So when she got irritated, she got angry and she bet him so hardly that again what happened when she bet him, he hit her and she fell. Means again he started beating. When she got angry and she started beating him for teasing her, he also bet her. And then what happened, she have fallen down, means on the ground she have fallen, but she was like very active. She managed to run away. She ran from that place and she was safe. Then the accused man was asked what he had to say. So then during that justice, when these all the village headmen were listening to the case, when girl was explaining them that so and so he have done to me, I bet him, he also bet me, I fell down and all. Then all the headmen or all the village people, they started questioning, or they asked him, the victim, like the person who have teased her, they asked him to say what happened from his side. They also want to listen from his side, means what he will be saying, they want to listen. He admitted his guilty. Then he agreed that yes, I have done that mistake, that like the mistake which he have done, he agreed that. Punch asked the girl what she wished to do to be done to the accused. Then all the headmen and the punch people are asking the girl what sort of punishment you want to give him, or what you want from him. They are asking, means what sort of solution you want from him. She said that he should be given the most insulting punishment, and that he should give in writing that he would not trouble her anymore in future. So she asked that, when these punch people questioned her, like asked her what sort of punishment should be given to him from your side, means she explained that they have to give him very insulting punishment. He should feel very insult taking that punishment, and he should write a letter signing that he will not trouble her, he will not tease her in the future, he will not create any problem to her in the future. He need to write and give in front of everyone, she asked. The punch then ordered him to stand in the middle of the punch, bow down before the girl and beg for pardon. So the punch have said him that you need to stand in middle of the punch, means we are all standing in villages are there, no? So you need to stand in middle and you need to bow, means you need to bend and you need to beg a girl saying sorry for for requesting, means he's feeling guilty, no, I have done the mistake. For that she you need to ask her that I am guilty, please excuse me. He need to bow and he need to ask. This was the punishment given to the man who have done crime, right? This is a way they solve the problem. Now we learn village headman patla. Every village has a headman or a patla who is generally hereditary, an arrangement in which the son or the daughter gets a father or mother's title or property automatically after death is called hereditary. Yes, hereditary is what? The property or the position which we are getting from our forefathers, like grandfather to father, father to son, son to grandson, like that. The property or any gold or any position will be shifted from father to mother, from grandfather to grandson, like that, from generation from mother to daughter, like that. They'll be giving the property or position, that is hereditary. So in for every village there will be a headman or patla, we all know that, right? So their position also will be given to their daughters, sons, granddaughters, like that, like a hereditary. He is answerable to the Panch, but in many cases he can be an effective leader. Yes, so whatever decision or whatever he is doing, he need to answer to the Panch in the sense all the other leaders will also be there, so he need to answer them while taking any decision, after taking why did he take and all. But sometimes he'll be effective leader, he'll be taking the decisions very nicely, very quickly, like that. uh, While the Panch only meets once in a while, the headman functions on a daily basis. So the Panch will be meeting only once in a while, means whatever if any problem is there, or if any function is there, or any festival to be celebrated, at that times before to that they'll be gathering, but they'll be in touch with the village people every day. Every day village people will come and talk to him. He'll be doing his functions, in the sense like his works daily. Usually he is from the family of the person who had led the formation of village in the beginning. So his the village headman is a person who was the member of the family, one of the member of the family who helped the village to form in the starting, in the beginning, means to develop. Main function of Patla is to ensure the unity of the villages and negotiate them with the outsiders and government agencies on behalf of the villagers. So main work of Patla is he has to make the villagers, means like all the other people, to agree with the government policies or government decisions. He need to solve the problems between the villagers. He need to negotiate them to agree with the outsiders on behalf of the villagers, means for the villagers he'll be talking with the government or some other government officers or some other agencies to provide work to the villagers and all. So if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.